Do you want to walk a Camino but you're afraid to because ... fill in the blank. That's our topic this week, debunking the unfounded fears of walking a Camino. You say you want to walk a Camino, or you've been trying to convince a friend or partner to walk with you, but the excuses or the fears seem too great to overcome. I hear this from a lot of people and recognize this to be an obstacle that is keeping them from realizing their dream of becoming a member of the Camino family. In this video, I would like to put forward some of those fears and hopefully lessen the concern and perhaps help open the door for you or a friend or a partner. Fear number 1, I don't want to go alone. My question to that statement is, why? Don't you like yourself? Seriously, often people do have a difficult time with the concept of spending 30 plus days walking in solitary day after day, but it's not like that. Yes, there will be times during your day when you're walking by yourself, if that's what you choose, but you don't have to. Here's how it works. You start off in the morning walking with your wave of pilgrims. As you walk, you find some who walk faster than you, some who walk slower than you. Others walk at your speed. As you walk and pass each other, you always greet with "Buen Camino," and then they answer back, "Buen Camino." Sometimes the person will slow down and start up a conversation with you. Just a few pleasantries at first, then pick up their fast pace and leave you to your slower pace. When you overtake a pilgrim who's walking slower than you, you do likewise. Buen Camino, Buen Camino, and then you exchange a few words, and yeah, that's the way it goes throughout your day. Mid-morning, as you walk into the first village of the day, you search out for a place for coffee, zumo, and possibly a tortilla español for breakfast. You'll notice that some of the faster people that morning that you saw are already seated and enjoying their breakfast. Pleasantries will once again be exchanged, and thus begins your Camino family. Fear number 1, debunked. You walk alone only if that's what you choose to do. Fear number 2, I'm not in good shape or I'm too old. Ha! Can you walk around the block? If you can, and if you properly train, you can walk a Camino. There are thousands of miles of Caminos. They come in every color of the rainbow, from easy and flat to steep and gnarly. All you have to do is a little research and find one or a portion of one that suits your comfort level. If it becomes too much for you, there are many types of ground transportation, and it's not a horrendous crime to skip a difficult portion and then rejoin the trail when it returns to a terrain that you're more comfortable with. Alternatively, on your first day, just walk as far as you're comfortable doing. Then take ground transportation the rest of the way to your destination. If that was only walking 3 or 4 miles, great. Tomorrow, increase it to 5 or 6. And again, finish up with ground transportation. In just a few days, you will be walking complete stages with no problem. You definitely will be right up there with the crowd for the last 100 kilometers and receive your Compostela. If you suffer from orthopedic issues and cannot carry a backpack, there are numerous luggage transport companies that do an excellent job. Just take a smaller day pack for your water, your wallet, or anything else you want or you may need for the day. Your bag will be picked up at your hotel or albergue and then delivered in the early afternoon to the place where you're going to stay that night. Now let's talk about that age thing. My next birthday, I will be turning 70 years old. Woohoo! This will be my 6th year that I have walked Caminos. I'm retired, so time commitment is not an issue for me. I typically walk for 10 or more weeks, and I cover over 1,200 or more miles of Caminos. Am I too old for this? Heck no! And you aren't either. Fear number 2, debunked. You're never too old and you can always get in shape. Fear number 3, what if I don't like it? Now then, this one is an easy one to debunk. You will never find out if you like or dislike it until you try it. I promise you it will be a life-changing experience. I could go on and on about the food, the people, the scenery, the walks in the peaceful forest, the communal meals in the evening, the shared wine and stories. But I'll stop with that and just encourage you to find out for yourself. So, fear number 3, debunked. You'll not just like it, you will fall in love with it. It will become a part of who you are. Fear number 4, what if I get sick or injured? Yeah, what if? If you stay home, are you not going to get sick? Are you not going to get injured? Let's talk first about getting sick. The most common illness will be a cold, the flu, or perhaps food poisoning. If you get a cold or the flu, how about taking a rest day? Find a hotel that has room service and get some sleep. Get some liquid penicillin or chicken soup. It's the best cure when paired with rest. In a day or two, you'll be fit as a fiddle and ready to get back on the Camino. If you want to keep up with your wave of Camino family, hop on some ground transportation and catch up. Or just continue on your own and pick up a new Camino family. You will quite possibly meet up with a member or two of your original Camino family who also took a day off somewhere along the way. Regardless of what you choose, the Camino will take care of you. If you get food poisoning, don't eat for the first few hours at the onset of the symptoms. When you do start eating again, try gentle and bland foods like crackers and sports drinks. Suck on some ice chips to stay hydrated. Simple rest is the best way to help your body heal from food poisoning. Take it easy until you're feeling better. If you go to a pharmacy, they can give you some medicine to help with the diarrhea and vomiting. It's important to stay hydrated because a lack of fluids in the body can cause tiredness and weakness. Be assured it will pass, but you do need to stop and take care of yourself. Moving on to injuries. How about a slip and fall that sprains your wrist or twists your knee or ankle? I have personally experienced numerous injuries while on the Camino. I've also seen and helped others with injuries. I made a couple of videos about providing first aid on the Camino, and I encourage you to watch it. Take a look at them. In the videos, I go into depth about what you can do for skeletal, muscular injuries, as well as medical issues. Here's the information about the YouTube videos. Getting back to your possible injury, if you can walk, do so. I'm sure someone will help you with the carrying of your backpack. When you get to the next town or village, go to a medical facility and get it checked out. If you can't walk because it's an ankle or a knee, call 112, the European helpline, and request an ambulance for transport to the nearest medical facility. If you do get sick or injured, just ask yourself, what would I do if I were at home? And then do the same thing. Did this one get debunked? Not really. Yes, you could get sick, and yes, you could get injured. But if it happens, well, it happens, and you deal with it. Fear number 5. I don't speak the language. Should you speak the language? Yep. Do all pilgrims speak the language? Nope. But that should not be a reason to not walk a Camino. It's very easy to learn a few basic words in simple sentences. You are a guest in their country. It's only polite to make the attempt to learn a few basics. Hey, just watching this video, you've already learned 2 words. Buen Camino. That wasn't hard, was it? So was number 5 debunked? Yep, I'd say so. Go learn some Spanish. It'll be fun. I hope you have enjoyed this fun look at assuaging your fears about walking a Camino. My goal is to provide you with information to help you make an informed decision. If you still have questions, please send me an email at the address below. We can arrange a time to video chat or talk on the phone or just message, and I would be most happy to answer any specific questions or concerns. I hope to see you soon on a Camino. The music selection for this week is a hunting folk tune from northwestern Spain titled La Caza, or The Hunt. It was written for the dolzania, which is a double reed instrument similar to the oboe. It originated in Spain during the 14th century, influenced by the Arabic culture. It's most often used as an augmentation to the Galician bagpipe, along with other traditional folk percussion instruments.